We are doing a body swap on this 2010 Camaro SS chassis to a 1973 Dodge Challenger body. So today we're going to be cutting the roof off. This is basically our first big step. I've wanted this car since I was in 8th grade, and I finally get one and I have to cut it all apart. So it's going to be fun. I've taken out the headliner. All the electrical is off of all the pillars, and the glass has been at least cut out by our glass guy. So we're about to get those pulled out. We're going to grab the Sawzall and we're going to start cutting. All right, guys, that was harder than I thought it was going to be. One, I was running through the DeWalt Sawzall blades pretty quick. I almost used a whole pack just to get the roof off. We're going to start cutting the quarters off. I got to get the bumper off and pull out some of these plastics and stuff, and we'll keep going along. But it's a convertible now. So next thing is to get this rear bumper off. I've had this car listed for parting out, and I've had a couple interested people here and there, but nobody's wanted to come get it. So I'm going to cut this bumper off. I don't want to take the rear wheels off. I'm sure you got to do that to get an inner fender well out, whatever. I've got a grinding wheel, and I'll probably have this off in about 5 seconds. So we're going to do that. This is our progress so far. We've gotten this rear quarter taken off. We've started on some of the structural components, getting to this chassis frame, I guess you would call it. We're probably going to be taking this outer shell off and installing a frame rail and then welding the Challenger body to that. So we're going to hold off till we set the body down to modify that anymore. We are going to be taking this rear deck section off and flushing out the trunk pan level all the way across. So all of this is going to be taken off, and it will be the Challenger rear deck lid. And then we're going to plate from the trunk pan to the Challenger body. So we're going to start on the other side, get that quarter panel taken off, the outer shell of that frame rail, and go from there. That's going to be it for today. I'm not going to go any further with this thing. I'm probably am going to cut off these supports here because we're going to be putting an inner frame structure down at the bottom of the chassis here to really stiffen things up. And that's definitely not going to work for the Challenger. We're leaving the rear wheel wells here, and we've flushed off the trunk pan. This is as far as we're going to go. We're going to cut up the Challenger, at least hover it over top and figure out whether we're going to use the Camaro wheel wells or the Challenger, and how that's going to work there. As far as the dash, I did flush up the front A-pillars, and we're pretty much as far as we can go right now. I had a bunch of water in the trunk from selling the deck lid, but I didn't cut any wires. Everything still feels stout standing on it. The structural damage on the other side, I believe, is perfectly fine. We're going to be cutting most of that out, and whatever is on the interior, we're going to be able to pull out, and it's really not much at all. So if you guys would, I'm trying to keep this as a family vehicle. This is going to be the first time that I've ever tried anything like this. I built a lot of stuff, but I want to be able to keep this car. So the only way I'm going to be able to do that is if you guys like, comment, share this to all of your friends, and come back for the next video. So you guys stay tuned. This is going to be a fun project. This is a 2010 Camaro that's going to have a 1973 Dodge Challenger body set right down on it. We'll see you guys soon.